Hey guys, welcome back to Beyondblonde. So I wanted to do a Valentine's Day tutorial just because I just love Valentine's Day, and it's never too early to start thinking about the kind of look that you're going to do if you go out. And even if you don't have like a date on Valentine's Day, you can still like dress up just because. Or if you and your girlfriends are going to go out on the town, this is still a really good look. So if you want to see how I did it, just keep watching. Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to start out with my beloved Nars eyeshadow primer. I really like this primer. It just seals your eyeshadows, and for those of you who have more of like an oily lid, it'll help not crease. I find that my eyeshadows last a really long time when I use this, and it also makes your eyeshadows a little bit more vibrant. So all you want to do is just put a little bit on your lid and then just pack it on there until it dries. I like to use tape when I'm doing an eye look. I have more downturned eyes, and so I just like to help myself have like a more of a guideline, because if I don't use tape, my eyes end up looking kind of sad. So I'm going to use this Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Latte, and I'm just taking a blending brush and putting that into my crease, kind of like a transition color, just so that all the other colors will blend more easily. Now I'm going to take the shade Country Girl by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to put that into my crease as well, just to deepen up the crease and also to make more definition. So now I'm going to take the MAC Pigment and Tan along with MAC's Fix Plus and just a flat shading brush. It's synthetic, and so it helps the pigments adhere better. You can also use your finger to apply this, but the technique that I like to do is just spray the Fix Plus on the back of my hand, dip the brush in it, and then dip the wet brush into the pigment, and then I just like to pack it onto my lid. That just helps give the best pigmentation. So now I'm going to start out with the like pink rose gold color. I'll have the name of it in the description bar, but I just wanted to do kind of a two-tone on the lid, and this will just help my eye look a little bit bigger. And it's just really pretty for Valentine's Day. It's got that rose gold pinkish color, so it's just really romantic looking. And it might look a little sloppy right now, but I go back in and then I blend everything out. That way it just looks more put together. But right now I'm just trying to get the most color onto the lid. Now I'm going to take the tape off, and then you'll see how it made a really straight line. And you can go in there and just blend out the line so it doesn't look as harsh, which is what I'm going to do right now. I just love using that tape method. It's just the best for me. If you don't have downturned eyes, then you don't have to really do that. But if you do, it's a great help. So now I'm going to take their real push-up liner and just line the base of my lashes so that when I put on false lashes, it'll look better. Now I'm using Ardell Wispies, and it's really hard for me to film this, so I just showed you like how I place it on there. I use tweezers because it's just the best, but I do use the Duo Lash Glue, and it's my favorite. So I'm going to set that with the Voluminous Million Lashes by L'Oreal. This is just the best mascara for me, and it just really helps when you want to use false lashes to make your natural lashes blend into the false ones. So now I'm going to use the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation with my beauty blender. This is just the best technique for me to use foundation. As you can see, my nose is very, very red. I was diagnosed with rosacea about 3 years ago, and it's just been a really big struggle for me. My face is really red, but it looks a lot better than it used to. And just with like my skincare regimen that I use, it makes it a lot easier to apply makeup, and I'll do a video on that later. But I just like to pack on the foundation with my beauty blender. This is a very high pigmented foundation, and when you use the beauty blender, you wet it, and so it helps disperse the makeup and not look cakey. If I was using a foundation brush, this would just make my skin look way too cakey, and it wouldn't lay as nice. So this is just my favorite way to put it on. You can see how much of a difference it is just by that little layer of foundation. It is very pigmented, so you don't need that much, but it just works wonders for my skin, and this will last all day for me. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to brows. My brows aren't the exact shape that I want them to be, but for right now, I'm just going to work with it. I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in Blonde. I really like using the Anastasia products just because they have the best shade range, and for my eyebrows, the blonde is just the best color match. So all I do is I just draw a line on the bottom part of the brow, and then I just fill in the rest of the part of the brow. I know they don't look perfect, but for right now, I'm trying to grow them out the way that they used to be. I had a really bad experience, and I just will never go back to people that I don't know waxing my brows. So now I'm going to take the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. This is like super glue for your brows, and I love it. So now after my foundation is set, I'm going to use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Blush, and I'll leave what color it is in the description. These blushes are really pigmented, so I just go in a little bit at a time. That way it's easier to work with. I really like this shade. I just think it complements the eyes really well. To finish off the look, I'm going to use the Nars lip gloss in Dolce Vita. This is a great lip gloss because it is so pigmented. It's really, really opaque, so you don't need a lipstick under it. And I ran out of my favorite lip liner, so I'm just trying to be very careful in lining the lips with the lip gloss. But this is just like the perfect shade for my lips, and it went with the look really, really great. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all like this look. I really love using the matte pigments just to be really creative with doing my makeup. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments what you would like to see next. And I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.